What's up, y'all? Take 3 on this. I'm gonna post the other ones. I'm just gonna cut off the end whenever I keep getting interrupted. I apologize for that. I got a lot of family over. My grandmother passed away yesterday morning, and so there's that, and getting all the planning together and family in town and all of that. So it's kind of hard to make a video, but I want to actually, the reason I was telling my story up to the end was the high school thing and all of that was because I wanted to introduce y'all to one of my good friends, man. His name is this guy's name. He's dead and gone now, so I can say his name is Josh Rogers. He's one of my best friends growing up. If you remember from the previous video, I had him as a friend. He lived in that neighborhood right next door to the high school, so he was the one that actually came, met the plug, so it was me and him in that operation together. It was me and him because he lived right there, right, and he could walk. He didn't even have to ride. He walked to school and all that, and then we would walk over there at our second period break, cop what we wanted, get our orders in the morning, cop what we wanted, come back and pass them out, whatever. That put us on the radar of the school administration. And then there was our other set of friends who were doing other things, but not at school. They were doing them on the street. So they ended up labeling us, I wouldn't necessarily say a gang, but it was just a disruptive group or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you would call it for a street word for some organization like that of teenagers, you know what I'm saying? So, well, that's why I met, well, not met, but really got in tight with Josh. We really became best friends, and then we started playing in a band together. I'm a guitarist and a drummer. I even write music, and he was a master drummer because his father had a band room built in the back of their house, or in their backyard, and it had all the sound equipment, from recording equipment. He had a mic booth in there, and we kind of turned it into our own. He built it really for Josh, and then we turned it into building of our own. We had like leather couches in there, we had black lights, and he had a pretty big backyard, and this whole thing was fenced off, and it was at the end of the road, so we could throw parties there every weekend. And so that's what we did, and played our music. And there's actually some reel-to-reel recordings of some of our music. I'd like to find them. I know they're still out there. I know some people that's got some. But so that's how our little hookup got together. And matter of fact, when I first got my driver's license, I went and picked him up, and he's the first guy I ever did cocaine with. And it was weird. Never had done it before. Never even seen it. And then we were skipping school one day, and I went over to his house, and before we got into the band room, we was in the kitchen, and he just, lined them up right there, and he was like, man, you got to try this, man. We can play a lot better. We can go, whatever. So I was like, all right, whatever. And so that's the first time I did that, and we were tight ever since. And so fast forward, different things happen in life, good hot 10 years goes by. I'm skipping a whole bunch of stuff. And, I had already been to prison one time, and wasn't nothing, it was a cakewalk. I went to a camp here, I went to one of the level 1s, and then I got out, so that was my view of prison. It was just gonna be a cakewalk, it wasn't gonna be punishment, it was just gonna be, it's like summer camp or something with more fighting, you know what I'm saying? So what happened is we went to our first gig. This is how our first gig went down. We got invited to this really huge New Year's party, and we were getting all our stuff set up together on the stage right inside the building, right? We were the only band, so we were the headliners, right?